So The Shining is one of the top horror films of all time. If you haven't seen the movie, then you're in for quite a ride. It starts off with a man named Jack, who's going to be the caretaker for the Overlook Hotel during the winter. Now, he's going to the Overlook Hotel because he wants to cure his writer's block. He feels that it's going to be good for him, and it would allow him to actually open his mind up a little bit and be able to cure essentially what is burnout. And I think that we've all experienced some burnout, and it could be quite frustrating to get past it. Now, the reason a lot of us can't get past the burnout is because we lose touch with our purpose. Sometimes we're so focused on the outcome of what our purpose is rather than the actual purpose itself and us just simply enjoying it. Now remember, Jack is looking over the hotel with hopes that he'll be able to cure his writer's block. Now, he is actually writing the book APT, Apartment, or I don't know how you say, Apt Pupil, and it's funny because that is actually the following book that Stephen King was actually writing, and he was pretty much just having Jack in the movie being the guy who's writing the book. It's just kind of a funny little side note that I figured I would share. But the issue is that Jack wasn't really focused on the actual writing, okay? He was more focused on the outcome of writing, how good it could be if he was able to get past his writer's block and really just blow up this book, rather than focusing on really his true passion itself, which is writing. And you could say because he's a recovering alcohol addict, that's a part of it, and I do agree with that. If you didn't know, Jack is also a recovering addict of alcoholism, okay? Now, the thing is that you could say it's similar to Gen Z kids, is that we are mostly addicted to the hub, okay? We have hub addictions, and back then it was like more alcohol, and then here we are with a hub addiction. It's just kind of funny how that's changed over time, but they're still addictions, and they're still very problematic in their own ways. The thing is his idea of, oh, just another drink, or let me just have one, is essentially the same way that we'll get on the hub and we'll just do a peek. We're not gonna fap off to the hub, we're just gonna do a little peeking. And because these are urges that we're dealing with, we're talking about, sexual urges to watch the hub, or in Jack's case, it's, the urge to just have a drink, just one drink. Because these are on our minds, like it's on Jack's mind to drink, these are pretty much bogging us down because we're so focused on our urges rather than our true purpose. So it's essentially distracting us from what we're truly trying to accomplish in our day-to-day lives. Now, if you have watched the movie, or if you've at least heard of it, you probably know the famous line, "All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy." Which, in my opinion, is another reason why Jack was not able to actually write. I really think that Jack was lacking balance whenever it comes to balancing his passion and purpose of work and writing versus his actual, playtime, his enjoyment, right? I think that we have to have a balance of this, because having this balance allows us to take a break, and honestly, sometimes even take a step back and really just look at our purpose and our passion in a different light. For example, if Jack would have just simply enjoyed some hobbies like working out, just small little workouts around the hotel, or even just maybe doing some gaming or watching TV. Actually, he would probably watch TV. I think us Gen Z kids, we probably like playing video games and stuff, but he'd probably be watching some TV. And I think that little break would have been what he needed, what he truly, really needed in order to maybe push past the writer's block, because he would allow himself to have a nice break and really just take some stress off of his shoulders and just kick back and relax. And let's not forget the fact that he is at the Overlook Hotel by himself during the middle of winter. He is pretty much trapped there. Now, humans are very, very social, okay? Now, Jack, because he was completely alone, he had no social connections, okay? He wasn't able to pull up his phone and just sit there and text his buddies and, get on the Discord and just start talking to everybody. By the way, join the Discord down below. And he wasn't able to do those kind of things where he's able to connect with people one-on-one. Yes, he had some people to hang out with in the hotel, which was his wife, his kid, and some of the people he imagined, but really, you need social connections in order for you to really feel happy with yourself, because a lot of people really just need to empty their thoughts and just have their feelings just kind of shoved off in a way that you get it off your chest and you're just talking to somebody one-on-one. It's just a really great way to just release some of that stress. And because Jack didn't have that, of course, he became a maniac. So, we really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did enjoy it, then be sure to place an X in the head of the like button and the subscribe button. That would be really awesome, and it would be work that I don't have to do. But jokes aside, I really do appreciate you making it to this video, and thank you for making it this far in the video. I really do appreciate it, and because you made it this far, I'm going to offer to the next 5 people, okay? Limited space, one-on-one free call with me. We can talk about self-improvement, and we could just really discuss maybe some of the things that are going on in your life. Just be a great way to vent so you don't end up like a maniac like Jack did. And lastly, be sure to check out this video. This video will help you with some more self-improvement tips. You can check that out right now if you haven't already. And find the fire within you and stay Diablo and don't become a maniac.